3, 2, 1, go!
And the Red Alliance is the first on the move, dropping off all 3 of the cones that they started with. 2 in the high row, 1 in the bottom hybrid node. Blue Alliance, meanwhile, they've done the same and gone back for additional game pieces as well. And Blue Alliance finished with 670, docked and engaged in the charging station, and it was Duncan Dynamics doing the same for Red. And that means that we start with scores very close in the beginning of Tele-Op, just 7 points separating our alliances for now. Blue hoping to add to their lead with both Presentation Invasion and Homestead dropping off those game pieces, both adding cones to the middle row. And Presentation Invasion this time racing back with a cube. Their alliance partner is 5026, almost tipping over as they fly over the cable protector, but they keep their footing, place their piece, and they are back on the move for more. And we have just 3 points separating our alliances now, could not be much closer. Duncan Dynamics, they are adding a cone to the upper row, but they are almost mirrored by Homestead Robotics for Blue. And now there are 2 blue robots lining up by their grids, and as Presentation Invasion finishes placing their piece, 670 flies back, adding another. But Red Alliance robot keeping it close. We see Robodors, they are trying to grab hold of a cone from the human player at their loading zone. And their alliance partners, Duncan Dynamics, politely sliding in next to them. They get a cone as well, and they are the first back to the Red Alliance grid, placing a cone and filling out the upper row for Red. However, Blue Alliance hanging on to their narrow lead for now. Iron Panthers dropping off a game piece, and 670 adding one as well. We see Duncan Dynamics, meanwhile, back on Red, flying up and over the charging station, over to the loading zone, and racing back with the cube. On Blue, Homestead and Iron Panthers, both on their way back, facing some defense from 852, but they're able to make their way around and drop off a cube and a cone, respectively. Blue Alliance almost getting that middle row filled as well. And as we move into the final 30 seconds, only 10 points separate our alliances. This will come down to the end game scoring. 852 and Duncan Dynamics are already at the charging station for Red. Blue trying to eke out a few more game pieces scored. With 13 seconds left, Red Alliance gets all 3 of their robots docked and engaged on the charging station. 5 seconds left, Blue Alliance has 2 robots engaged. We'll have to see whether or not Red took back the lead as we wait for our final scores. And taking that match by less than 10 points. They earn the win by a score of 150 to 141. That means that this time it is the Blue Alliance, Alliance number 6, teams 50-26, 670, 21-30.